Thank you for coming today, Ella and Anna. We're going to be looking at the two main students of concern in your classes. We want to develop the individual education plans for the beginning of next year, including the transition period from now into grade 4. We'll be looking at the external data of the NAPLAN results, and we'll also be looking at all of our internal assessments and your literacy and numeracy reports that you've been compiling as we've gone through. My name's Barbara Baker and I'm the Individual Learning Coordinator K to 10 at Dominic College, which is situated in Hobart, Tasmania. I first of all look at all of the data that's criterion assessed data. So that would be PAT testing, NAPLAN testing and any standardised reading tests or maths tests that we do. From that I grab the target students and highlight those, and then from there I sit down with each of the teachers and we go through that list and we make plans of where we need to move those students along. There's different levels, of course, of that. Within that there would be our funded students who are our students with a disability. So they come top of the list, and they are the ones that have the intensive programming. So we sit down together at least twice a term if we can, and we develop their individual education plan. So we set the goals and we work out the best way of achieving those goals. With this student, the decision was made to withdraw her from the NAPLAN testing because we just felt at that time, and with consultation with the parents, that it would have been too difficult for her to even have attempted it. So we've gone mainly on that internal data with her.
She did take part in the PAT testing?
She did take part in the PAT testing, and I'll also give her a NEIL reading test, and I will look at her PAT testing, and if it's all in the bottom day 9 and percentiles, then I'll drop her back a PAT test and give her the grade, perhaps the grade 1, 2, as I will for your student, just so we get useful data. It's no useful data just to know that they're in the bottom percentile, whereas if you can give them a test that's more at their ability level, we can pull out from that actual useful information of where they are with their reading, and if there's vocab or if it's comprehension or whatever. So I'll do that later on this year. Recently, in the last recent years, we've had NAPLAN data introduced into every school. The last 3 years, the data that we've got has been good data. It's not just anymore a band. The data gives you a lot of information about the questions that the students are getting wrong. So now we sit down and a small group would analyse that data and pick out that, oh, we didn't do very well in persuasive writing, or we haven't done very well in grammar and punctuation, or our chance in data was excellent but our number was really low. So we pick out the main points, and then we go back to the staff and say, to enable our improvement in practice, we're going to work on number for this year. So he came out band 2 in reading, band 2 in writing, band 2 in spelling, band 3 in grammar and punctuation, and band 2 in numeracy. So he is actually into a band 2, which is quite good, and that correlates nicely with our results at the end of grade 1.
Yes.
So that shows that he's heading into a grade 2 level, which we can talk about with those teachers for next year. So we use the data that we've got. We don't need to go and find more data, it's all there for us, and we can then modify programs or say we need to put more emphasis on this program. And then we have other testing, PAT testing, that we can look at for every grade to see whether that's made any improvement by the end of the year.
What information do you think should be included in an individual learning plan? What kinds of student data do you use to identify interventions and to modify your teaching practice? In what ways have you worked with colleagues to use student assessment data to improve teaching and learning?